Hello, welcome to Active Bryant Fitness Systems, Chek practitioner, level 5 and back pain specialist, corrective exercise. Thanks for clicking on the video. You may be laughing, and this video is all about using sound and different healing things that you can buy in which to realign and rebalance your energy. So, dong! It's not in the right position. So you want to get it so it makes the noise. That's better. So it's spinning around the bowl. So my ex-girlfriend got me that as a Christmas present, which I've used it on so many people and used it many times on myself to realign and balance my own energy. So next thing I like to use is some bells, and then I will use a tuning fork, but I've got what have I got? 7 tuning forks, all different colours, all different frequencies. And what you would do with that is that you can go from ear to ear. You can get a crystal like my wrist that I've got on. Oh, wait a minute. Or the stone that I've got there, which is onyx, which is a powerful stone, which my dad gave me. So you can do that in the heart chakra. Or if somebody's got a communication energy blockage, you can go around here. But you've got to have the certain frequencies to energize. Then you need to know how to dowse in which to check it to see whether what you've done is correct. Then the other thing I recommend is Ted Andrews' book, Psychic Protection. A really, really good book. His books are really easy to read. Great information explaining what crystals you can use, what oils you can use, like frankincense, how to make your own oils and stuff, telling you the benefits and the healing power of colours, mantras. So it's a bit like Liz Simpson's book, if you're a Chek.E and you know what that book is. So it's a bit like that, but goes a lot more in depth, a lot more deeper, in my opinion. Then I use this as well, which to clear your mind and your chakras. Say if you're in a rush, you ain't got time, or you haven't got a Tibetan bowl, you ain't got tuning forks. You can use this that you can get from Watkins, or you can buy it online. And what I was taught to do by my shaman was put a couple of drops in your hand, rub it in your hands, and then put your face in the little hole there and breathe it in. It really burns and you really feel a lot clearer in your mind once you've done it. And this is what you normally do before you do a treatment to cleanse your own energy. And then the energy's still there because it's all made by Peruvian shamans, and you put it over your own energy field to make sure that you're protected before you do healing on friends and family. Then you got sage smudge, which I'm not going to light it because it will set the fire alarms off like it has done before. And you can use this on the body, you can use it in the home, you can use it in cupboards. A friend of mine lost a family member, and I said you need to go all around the room just to clear the energy and to making sure there's nothing dark staying behind. And then you got the holy Plato Santo wood, where you can do it circular in your hands because you've got chakras in your hands, and then do it on the bottom of your feet. And you do this before you do a healing on friends and family, and do it afterwards as well. So I've got a little spray bottle here that I use because the Peruvian way is that you spit it over the person. But people in England don't like you spitting at them. So, and it takes a certain technique for it to flow out of the mouth, so it goes all over the body. Does that make sense? And the reason why you're doing it is because you're the healer, and the energy is coming from you into them. Does that make sense? So these are my little bells, and here's my tuning fork. I've got 9 tuning forks. I'm only showing you this one. Comes with a donga. You need a donga because got to hit it to get it to make a sound. And then you can go either side of the ear, round the top of the head, if they need clearing around their mind. And then you can go like, I've got that crystal in between me, which is a power stone. Hold it there until the vibration stops. Or if they've got a communication issue, you could go up to here. Or you could go around as well. So the other tuning forks I've got, they resonate to the sound or the frequency of the chakras. So I would normally dowse on the chakras, find out which one is unbalanced, or use my hand, and then do the healing technique that way. I just grab some water. So Ted Andrews obviously passed away, but you can buy his books on Amazon, or you can buy them in Watkins bookshop in central London, which if you're a Chek.E and you're in central London, give me a call. I love going shopping there. I spend a couple of £100 there on books when I go, especially if there's books like collector's books like Osho's books and stuff like that. So give that a try, you know what I mean? Smudge your home, smudge what you wear. Wearing different crystals around on your skin or as a bracelet like I do, that helps to stop psychic attack. And there's cheaper versions and really expensive versions of the bracelets. I suggest you get the expensive version because the cheaper ones, they snap really quickly and your beads end up everywhere, so you can't use it as well. So I cleanse that on a regular basis as well. And I use different oils in the bath. I had these horrible verrucas that I couldn't get rid of. My girlfriend said, let's put some black tape on your foot to get rid of it. That didn't work. So then what I did was I got young living oils and put them in the bath, and all of a sudden they all disappeared completely. But I think it's related to gut health as well. So as my gut got cleaner and more healthier, then the verrucas completely disappeared. So there's many aromatherapy oils that you can use. What's that one? You get sage oil, you can get yang yang, which I really, really like. What's that other one? Patchouli. The only thing with patchouli, it attracts wasps and bees in the summer, so you've got to be careful putting that on when you're walking around. And some people really don't like the smell of it at all. But that's a really powerful healer. And this lapis helps with the immune system and cleanses the blood. So that's why I wear it. And touch wood, my immune system's been really good so far this year, you know. So really important is to, if you're going to go into the world of healing friends and family or clients, you've got to do it. That's my washing machine in the background. You've got to do it with great intention. If you don't do it with loving intention, you could trip yourself out. And the other thing is, if you're using a Tibetan bowl, you can play it, like go round in a circle round the outside of the Tibetan bowl. But like when I first got my Tibetan bowl, I didn't know that I would trip myself out, and that's what I did. And I went freezing cold, didn't feel right, felt really, really weird. Then I spoke to my girlfriend that used to do it for a living, playing Tibetan bowls to very famous actors like Rick Mao and people like that. And they'd pay her £80 for her just to play the bowl for an hour. And then they'd leave because they'd get what they need from it. You know, the same with the big, if you go to a gong session, that can be really healing as well. I think that's what I'll buy next, the big gong for me flat, you know. So always do it with good intention, love, no hate. Don't put bad energy into your healing session. And only do it when you're doing a healing with anybody. Only do it when you're fresh. Don't do it when you're tired. Do not do it when you're ill. Do not do it when you're not feeling 100%. So if a client was to say to me, Scott, I want a healing today, and I didn't feel right, I just say no. simply because I don't want to put what's going on with me into their energy field. Does that make sense? What else can I say? Make sure you're fully hydrated. Make sure you cleanse wherever you are before you start. And I think I said it in another video. I know somebody that got really ill that wasn't cleansing, wasn't doing any of that, and doing it in a room where multiple people were using the same room, and the room was never being cleansed and stuff like that, and that person got really, really sick. And unless it may not believe in that it was that what caused it, but I believe it was. That's what I felt, you know. So I always cleanse a room. I cleanse myself. After the session, I cleanse myself. I'll have a shower and think about everything opening up and everything being cleansed, because it's all about intention, yeah. And these are all the way from Peru, and they're used by the Peruvians that use the 9 rights system. And the 9 rights system is all based in love, nothing else. It's all about loving, healing, energizing, rebalancing, going back into your past life and coming back again, in which to, because what they say is your future is your past and your past is your future. So if you go back and heal your past, your future life will be much better. Does that make sense? And that's why a lot of people have been doing ayahuasca and all these crazy things, which I don't agree with to some degree, unless you're doing it with a really, really experienced shaman. One of my clients went out to Peru and done the 9 rights under a medical doctor and shamans, which that is brilliant. So then that way, if anything went wrong, because some people die in Peru, so you've got to be really, really careful. And the shaman that I was seeing for 2 years suggested to me that nobody should go until they've been with a shaman working on their shadow, their dark stuff and all that for at least a year. Then go out there so you don't have a mega bad experience. My mate was talking about the frog medicine yesterday. Now, I haven't done that, and I don't like the idea of puking up and being really sick. But apparently it can pull all the toxins out of the body. But there's 12 different cleanses I get clients to do in which to pull toxins out of the body. Like one of them is dry skin brushing that anybody can do. Just get a dry skin brush from the health food shop or a place that sells them online. Do the figure of 8 at the bottom of your feet, work all the way up the body, do your back, do your face, do your neck, do everything. Then jump in the shower. And you'll probably find the first week of doing it, you might get a headache every day, because that's where the body's letting go of toxins and stuff like that. And I do that every day as well. I think that's why I look so young for being 105. No, I'm joking. So watch this stuff. It's highly inflammable. I nearly set me flat on fire when I was there's something I was doing with it, and a bit of it went into the flame, and then it woof, and I was like, wow. So be really, really careful if you've got it in the home. So now I don't use candles. I've got some fake candles, you know, the plastic ones with a battery in. So I use them more now because I'm frightened that I'm going to set the fire alarm off or set the place on fire. But obviously I don't use them type of candles when I'm doing a healing session. When I'm doing a healing session, I use the real thing. So I hope that's been insightful for you. Remember to keep hydrated. Remember to, if you're doing a certain healing on somebody, try not to eat meat a couple of days before. That can help you connect more into what spirit is giving you. Say a prayer before and after, that can help as well. I do the 9 rights where you do all 4 corners of the room or park or wherever you're at, and you're calling spirit in to come in and help you, to give you the intuition on knowing exactly what to do with that client. But after doing it for many, many years, I can read the chakras quite well now and know what's going on and what needs to happen, and can feel it when clients come in to see me now as well, which I couldn't do before. which is a great skill to have, but it takes practice to learn it and to feel it, if that makes sense. So I hope you've enjoyed this woo-woo update with Ted Andrews' book, Psychic Protection, and how to protect yourself. Because remember, people can send you psychic darts and daggers, which can cause health issues and health problems. And remember, my shaman said that saying angry stuff and nasty stuff can affect your aura as well as their aura, so you got to be careful of that as well, which is really difficult, isn't it, when people get on your tits or whatever. So I hope you've enjoyed this video update, and please subscribe, please share, please like, and please tell everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.